Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Amherst High School for Level 1 of the 2024 WIAA High School Football Playoffs. It is Division 5 between the fifth-seeded and visitors. The Oostburg Flying Dutchman, head coach by Mike Lauritzen, 5-4 coming in to the playoffs. The Amherst Falcons, the number 4 seed and the home team, they are head coached by Mark Lusick. Once again, good evening, everyone. Steve Maves alongside Katie Lecton on this gorgeous night. It's a little chilly, but it's also the 25th day of October. So, luckily, the rain came through last night and looking like a clear evening here tonight. We got a lot of games on the network. We'll give you score updates throughout the night and throughout the state here on Zaleski Sports during our broadcast here tonight. The winner of this one will take on, I don't even want to say the winner of Stratford and Hustaford, but we'll say Stratford next week in Stratford. Mike Wendland down in Madison tonight, Madison Memorial and Spash. We got a lot of interesting, intriguing games tonight to keep our eye on for sure. So we'll give you a rundown during our broadcast here tonight. You can also find the games on ZaleskiSports.com. We'll go through them right now. Stevens Point and Madison Memorial, DC Everson, Hudson. Make sure that Braden Bullis is live there in Hudson. Sure are. Marshfield, New Richmond. We're not covering that game, but New Richmond is. So we have a stream, a two New Richmond stream. Kaukauna and Pulaski. We'll pack it down in La Crosse tonight. Mosinee and Ellsworth. Stratford and Horicon. One of the best names in the state co-ops, the Marsh Falcons for Horicon and Hustaford. Oostburg, Amherst, Westfield and Auburndale, Pittsville and Edgar, and probably one of the most intriguing matchups, not just on our broadcast network tonight, but throughout the state. Number 3 seed Racine Case hosting an 8-1 6 seed Oconomowoc. So Racine Case's athletic director told our Matt Peck that this is the biggest football game that Racine Case has ever hosted. So we'll give you score updates from Racine throughout the broadcast here tonight. We'll turn it over to our PA announcer, John Van Nuys, for all of our pregame announcements, our national anthem, and starting lineups. You're watching high school football playoffs on Zaleski Sports.
For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. And now to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, place your hand over your heart for the singing of our national anthem, performed tonight by Presley Voss.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the
turtleneck? Yeah. I got cold a couple of years ago during the game. I said it'll never happen again.
First, I'd like to introduce the entire Oostburg Flying Dutchman football team.
Flying Dutchman being introduced as a team, once again under head coach Mike Loritzen. Give you a starting offensive unit for the Amherst Falcons. Sully Perkins, a junior, outstanding young athlete. Number 9 is Cannon Hodges, the hero for the homecoming game 3 weeks ago already. That's been quite a few, yeah. Amherst has lost 2 in a row since that dramatic finish here on homecoming. Lost to Stratford, who likely their opponent next week if Amherst wins. And last week against Wittenberg. Burnham, Coach Lusick said just seemed early in that game that neither team really had the juice that they wanted to get going. And Wittenberg Burnhamwood with a win over Amherst last week. Finishing up the starting lineups. Good crowd on hand here once again. Katie's got a whole smorgasbord of games lined up for us, so we'll keep you updated throughout the night on Zaleski Sports. Falcon down there, yeah. All right, about to get underway here in Amherst, level 1 of the 2024 WIAA High School Football Playoffs. A little tidbit here. I thought some would enjoy it. I know we talked about it beforehand. The last time that a number of us can remember, the last time the Amherst Falcons and Oostburg Flying Dutchmen played in a contest against each other, March of 2008 in a high school girls state tournament. Sully Perkins will be back to return for Amherst. 3 kickoff returns this year for touchdowns. One at Spencer Columbus to start the second half, and a pair of them in their Week 2 win. Once again, glad you're joining us here tonight. Connor Metnick will be back to kick it for the Flying Dutchman, and we are underway. High end overhand kick. Going to be taken by Michael Glodowski at about the 15-yard line. Hands it off to Perkins. Great grass in front of him. And number 4 for Sully Perkins. And Amherst leads 6-0. Fireworks to start here in Amherst. Big play opportunities for the Falcons. And Sully Perkins with his 4th kickoff return for a touchdown on the year. On the reverse from Michael Glodowski. And Amherst leads 6-0. Perfectly set up for the Falcons, by the Falcons. And as soon as that huge gap there around the 30-yard line opened up, it was just a matter of how quickly Sully would be able to score, and he got in the end zone in 15 seconds. Tyler Loken in to attempt the PAT. What a way to start here tonight. Good snap, good hold, and it is up, and it is good. How about that? 15 seconds in, we'll take a timeout. Amherst leads 7-0. You're watching High School Football Playoffs live on Zaleski Sports.
Whitetail Lanes is your fun headquarters in central Wisconsin. We offer a clean, family-friendly environment. Whether you come to bowl, eat, visit our pro shop, or just hang out, we'll show you what customer service is all about. We pride ourselves on serving excellent food at reasonable prices. Try our Friday night fish fry, or come out on Saturdays for our delicious homemade pizza cooked in our new stone ovens. Book us for your next party or event. Once you've been here, we know you'll be back. Whitetail Lanes, just north of Amherst Junction on Q.
All right, welcome back to Amherst High School as the Falcons lead 7-0 on a kickoff return for a touchdown by Sully Perkins. Once again, his fourth kickoff return for a touchdown on the year. Link Bimmel to return, and number 11 is A.J. Dolphin. And the kick is a high one, not very deep. It's going to bounce, and it's on the ground, and it's going to be falling on there by Bimmel. That was a high kick. Didn't go very far, and Bimmel was able to fall on it. It would have been disaster for the Flying Dutchman if Amherst would have been able to fall on that kick. Edgar Pittsfield just underway. All games just underway, maybe except for Spash. They haven't kicked off yet. Spash and Madison Memorial. Mike Wendland, Dan Lau down there in Madison tonight. Hands it up off the right side. Nowhere to go. Swallowed up by the Amherst defense. Jack Seeger in there with a whole flock of Falcons. No gain, no loss on the play. Second down and 10 coming up. Call JG Plumbing for all your residential or commercial plumbing needs. As your local Amana dealer, you can always trust in JG to get it fixed and get it off your mind. That's JG Plumbing in Amherst. Second and 10 for the Flying Dutchman. Pitches it out to the far side. Tries to get the edge. Nowhere to go. Maybe gain. No, they're going to lose a yard on the DePachter on the carry. The junior running back. Third down and long here for the Dutchman. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, and affordable service. Regional final day tomorrow. Regional final soccer. Wide receiver screen. It's going to fall incomplete. So off the hands of Caden Weavers. And it's going to be fourth down coming up here on a drive. There was a 3-and-out and lost a yard. Along the far side over there, you can see Caden Sturwald on crutches, their starting quarterback. He's been out the last couple of weeks. Now Sully Perkins stands at his own 40-yard line. It's blocked! It's blocked by the Falcons, and they're going to get it at the 17-yard line. Took a long time. Luke Hoffman in there for the Falcons. And Amherst looking to answer right away. Hands it up off the right side. Nope, Gladusky kept it himself and lost a yard. Lost 3 yards. Second down and long here for Amherst. Under 10 minutes to go. Gladusky. In motion was Perkins. He's going to pitch out to Sully and get the 15. He's going to be popped there. On the tackle is Caden Weavers. Third down and 8 for the Falcons. Third down and 9 here for Amherst. 9:20 to go. In motion goes Dylan Cook, back to pass. Looking across the middle, wide open, touchdown. Cannon Hodges from 15 yards out, and the Falcons lead 13-0. And Amherst leads 13-0 with 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. Logan in to attempt the PAT. Is up, and it is good. 9:04 to go. Amherst leads 14-0. We'll be back with the kickoff after this. You're watching high school football playoffs live on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
So Amherst out to a 14-0 lead here in the first quarter. Logan back to kick it again. There's a much better kick there from Tyler. Backing up is Bimmel. He's going to take it at the 10-yard line. He's going to be ripped down around the neck by at the 15-yard line. That's where Oostburg's going to start their next possession. At quarter break, we'll give you score updates when we get there. Caden Weavers. And a flag comes in, just did not get it away.
Penalty indication is delay of game against Oostburg. Remains first down.
First penalty of the night on the Flying Dutchman. First and 15, under 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Amherst took the kickoff back for the opening kickoff for a touchdown. Had a 3-and-out, blocked a punt, and scored on a 15-yard touchdown pass. Off the right side for Weavers, gets the edge, and he's going to be taken down. A horse collar is going to be called on the Falcons. First down there for Caden Weavers on a nice carry off the right side. So add 15 on to the end of the run there. Stratford up 7-0. Again, we'll go through all these scores at the quarter break. 8:45 to go here in the first. Weaver's going to keep it himself this time off the left side. He's going to run into his own lineman. Pardon me, that was
Weavers on the carry.
a second down coming up.
Tackle made by Lane Smith. Second down.
Timeout's going to be called. Amherst will use their first timeout here in the first quarter. 8:24 to go in the opening frame. You're watching high school football live on Zaleski Sports. After this, here we go. Hold on. Watching high school football playoffs live on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
So after a couple years of this, it's time for more money, better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Is style your thing? Scene change, great outdoors. Or maybe it's an experimental thing. Or getting everyone on the right path. And no matter yours, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, helping you get the career you'll love.
All right, welcome back to Amherst High School as the Oostburg Flying Dutchman. A little march here on their second possession. Marshfield leads New Richmond 3-0. That's a 1-8 matchup. New Richmond only beat Marshfield in week 1. Only beats Marshfield in week 1 7-6. Gain a half a yard on that one. And it's third down coming up.
Tackle made by Logan Gladowski. The third down.
Third down and 7, under 8 minutes to go. First quarter. Amherst leading 14-0. Big play here for the Dutchmen. Their big offensive tackle, Jake Engelbert, moving out to the right side this time. Weavers on the counter, tries to get the edge. Amherst ready for it, falls inside Amherst territory. On the carry was A.J. Dolphin.
Ball carried by A.J. Dolphin. Tackle made by number 5, Jake Victor. A fourth down.
Fourth down here for Oostburg. 7:10 to go here in the first quarter. Fourth down and manageable, under 7 minutes to go here for the Flying Dutchman. And Engelbert not knowing which side to go. Weaver's going to keep it himself off the right side. He didn't get it. Got pushed back, twisted around. And Amherst holds on fourth down. And the Falcons will take over at their own 48-yard line.
Sam Stuchinski. Oostburg turns the ball over and downs first and 10 Falcons.
See if they go for a home run here with good field position on first down. Gladowski back to pass. Stepping up, they go for it along the far sideline. It's going to be caught. My goodness, Sully Perkins. The back shoulder toss from Gladowski to Perkins. And it's going to be first down here for Amherst in the red zone with 6:30 to go. First and 10, ball at the 19-yard line. Oostburg bringing pressure. Gladowski is going to keep it himself, needing one man to beat. He gets tackled there by Weavers, it looked like. Second down coming up. Ball at the 11-yard line. Second down and about 2 here with under 6 minutes to go. In motion goes Perkins again, hands it up the middle, and fighting through in for the touchdown is Aiden Nerdahl from 11 yards out. And Amherst leads 20-0 here in the first quarter. Pure domination for Amherst here in the first. After a couple of very tough weeks against Stratford and Wittenberg, Amherst cruising here in the first quarter. Just over halfway done with this first quarter. And Amherst has 3 touchdowns on the board. Snap good, hold good, PAT is up. And it's a knuckler, but it's through. 5:34 to go here in the first quarter. Amherst leads 21-0. We'll be back with the kickoff after this. You're watching high school playoff football on Selesky Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Score update from Hudson. DC Everest gets on the board. They lead DC Everest over Hudson 6-0 with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. In Hudson, Madison Memorial up 6-0 on Spash. New Richmond up 7-3 on Marshfield. Kekana and Pulaski. Logan again, another high arcing kick. Bimmel will take it at the 21-yard line, and he's going to be upended there at the 30. Pulaski leads Kekana 6-0. Oostburg had one nice run on their last possession. The help of a horse collar tackle. And the Flying Dutchman will take it first and 10 at the 30-yard line. Upset brewing, question mark. Pulaski and Pulaski up 6-0 on Kekana, question mark. Back to pass. Skolton across, and it's going to be caught there. Nice hit. On the tackle was Logan Stout, but a Dolphin on the reception. It's going to be 2.5 yards. Wapaka over La Crosse Logan, 7-6 in the first quarter. Wapaka with a dominating win last week at Xavier. Momentum in La Crosse for the Comets. Back to pass again, hit as he throws. Third down and short coming up. St. Mary Springs, that's who that is? Is that Wisconsin Lutheran or something? Wisconsin Lutheran Academy. Springs up 7-0. Bob Hyland's final year coaching at St. Mary Springs. Winnebago Lutheran? Yeah. He's got, 15 state championships or something? Had a lot in WISA, 7 in the WIAA, I think. Off the left side, and Amherst swarms to the ball all the way back to the 34 or 36-yard line. Fourth down again for Oostburg. Mosney leads Ellsworth 6-0. Couple of extra protectors now for the Flying Dutchman on the punt. Stratford leads Horicon 14-0. The Marsh Falcons. Flag comes in, a nice punt. It's going to bounce at the 35-yard line. And I think it touched a Falcon, and it'll be Oostburg football pending the flag. No, maybe not. Oostburg thought it touched a Falcon. It did not. He'll be at the 32-yard line pending the flag that sits at the Flying Dutchman 34-yard line. The officials talking to the Oostburg side. And we'll see what our call is here. They have it marked at the 32 of Amherst. Now Kenny Dayton talking to the Falcons' Jack Seeger. It's going to be an illegal procedure, and it's going to be declined. Amherst will take it at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 Falcons.
Amherst will take it at the 32-yard line. Auburndale over Westfield 7-0 with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Auburndale with a win would likely have to go up to Bondwell next week. First and 10 at the 32. Edgar leads Pittsville only 8-0. Gladusky again. Back to pass. Looking again. Has Perkins again across the middle. My goodness. All the way up to the 40-yard line. What a job by Michael Gladusky to go through his reads. Look to the right, look to the left, found Perkins across the middle into triple coverage. And Amherst will take it first and 10 at the 40-yard line. Oconomowoc and Racine Case 0-0 in the second quarter. Back to pass again, across the middle again, caught again by John Carlson, and he's going to pick up the first down. First and 10 for Amherst at the 26-yard line. Ball at the 26. Nerdahl off the left side. He fumbles it. And Aiden falls on top of it at the 24.
Ball carried by number 25, Aiden Nerdahl. Second down.
Luke Hoffman quickly back in for Amherst. And Nerdahl after the fumble coming off the side. Had a game last week. We were joking around about it during our pregame. Had a game last week where a team had 8 lost fumbles, and they still won. Michael Gladusky off the right side to the 5. Going to be brought down by Link Bimmel. Going to be first and goal for Amherst at the 5-yard line. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Amherst leads 21-0. Gladusky and Hoffman in the backfield for Amherst. And Gladusky is going to keep it himself, get tripped up near the 2. Going to be second and goal coming up for Amherst with 1:10 to go in the first quarter.
Second down.
Under a minute to go. Amherst trying to punch it in for the 4th time this quarter. Offense looks to the sidelines after the call made by Coach Lusick. Hoffman in the backfield with Gladusky. Hands off to Hoffman off the left side. He gets tripped up. He's into the end zone from 2 yards out. Luke Hoffman. And Amherst leads 27-0 here in the first quarter. Hoffman from 2 yards out. Again, the drive started at the 32-yard line. A rope of a pass of 28 yards from Gladusky to Perkins. Amherst rolling here in the first, to say the least. Whistle blows. It's going to be a delay of game on Amherst. Marching back a couple of yards. Make the PAT a little further. The PAT for Loken is good. 35 and a half seconds to go in the quarter. Amherst leads 28-0. We'll be back with the kickoff. You're watching high school football playoffs live on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
All right, welcome back to Amherst as the Falcons out to a 28-0 lead here in the first quarter. Madison Memorial up 13-0 on Spash. They're early in the second quarter. The kick from Loken is a short one. Going to bounce, and it's going to get an Amherst roll. Did the Dutchman fall on it? They did. The tee from Loken ended up at the 41-yard line of Oostburg. The tee almost went further than the ball did, as people like to joke around about it in golf. DC Everest looking for the upset, up 13-0 on Hudson. If Everest wins and Memorial wins, then Everest had to travel down to Madison next week, which gracious hosts Madison Memorial are. Mike Wendlanton talks with them all week to make sure that they're good and ready to go. Back to pass, far sideline. Perkins breaks it up. Second down coming up with 27 seconds to go. The Sky Club in Plover is your place for a great meal out for the whole family. Enjoy fine dining with a full menu filled with a wide selection of traditional and specialty dishes, including steak, chicken, pasta, pizza, and so much more. Make it a special night out and enjoy one of the best supper clubs in Wisconsin at the Sky Club in Plover, home of the first ever salad bar. If that didn't make you hungry, I don't know what I don't know what would. Steak, chicken, pasta, pizza. Back to pass again on the play action. Across the along the far side. First down and more. Logan Stout on the tackle. On the reception was Elliot Detroit. And it's going to be a first down for Oostburg when we start our second quarter here, as the clock will wind down. 1 quarter in the books. Domination from the Falcons here in the first. A kickoff return for a touchdown, a blocked punt, and 4 touchdowns later. Amherst leads 28-0 after 12 minutes. We'll be back with the second quarter. You're watching high school football playoffs live on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
Quarter break, give you some score updates here. New Richmond over Marshfield in the second quarter. Under 6 minutes to go, 7-3 Tigers. New Richmond Tigers over the Marshfield Tigers. New Richmond looking to punch it in again. Under center is Skolton. Back to pass again on the play action, looking for the home run. Caught, popped right away. And on the tackle, like Owen Pingle, maybe. Turn around, young fella. Yep. Weaver's on the reception. Hudson Everest still 14-0. Kekana and Pulaski. Second down, a lot of movement beforehand. Again, upset in the making, question mark. Pulaski over Kekana, 6-0 halfway through the second quarter. In week one, you see a lot of non-competitive games. Just about every game we have on the Selesky Sports Network tonight is competitive, and there have been a lot of good ones. I think coming into week 8 or right before week 9, tallied it up, we had north of 115 football broadcasts this fall. Back to pass, Skolton again, pressure on, rolling out to his right, still being chased to the sideline. It's going to be caught at the 42. Pachter on the reception, third down coming up. Waupaca and La Crosse Logan tied at 14. Mentioned regional final day tomorrow. Got regional final soccer, Columbus Catholic and Pacelli. There's no gain on the play. On the carry was Connor Metnick. Fourth down coming up. Mosney over Ellsworth 13-7. Katie will be in Stevens Point tomorrow night. Pacelli and Auburndale, a huge matchup. That's a 2-3 game. I'll be in Pittsville, the Pittsville Panthers, and Iowa Scandinavia Thunderbirds. A 1-5 matchup after Iowa swept Sevastopol last night. Fourth down and long here for Oostburg. Quick pass, and nobody there for the Dutchman. On the sack is Gibson Kenyon. Look for the quick pass on the slant, and wasn't there. As they say, a coverage sack on that one. Amherst with more great coverage, or great field position at the 48-yard line of Oostburg. Stratford up 20-0 on the Marsh Falcons with 7:40 to go in the second quarter. In motion. And wow, eaten alive was the ball carrier Aiden Nerdahl. Horicon and Hustaford Co-op. They're the Marsh Falcons. Second down and 11. Back to pass, Glodowski on the pump fake. And he's going to be taken down for the sack. Looking for his receiver, Dylan Cook. He had him open. Didn't pull the trigger, and it's going to be third down and long. Auburndale leads Westfield 13-0. 8 minutes to go in the first quarter, or first half in Auburndale. Live in Edgar. Edgar 8, Pittsfield nothing. Those two teams just met a couple of weeks ago. It was a blowout win for the Wildcats. Back to pass. On the screen, and it's going to be dropped by Perkins. It's going to be fourth down and long coming up for Amherst, their first 3 and out of the night. And again, the big one, Racine Case and Oconomowoc. Nearly 1,000 people watching that Racine Case Oconomowoc game. And it's 0-0 with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Right now, our largest viewed game on the network. And rightfully so. One of the most talked about games and matchups throughout the state. Slow on the punt. Able to get away, and it's a doozy. Going to be fair caught at the 25-yard line. If you're considering a career in fabrication or welding, consider dropping off a resume at Legacy Steel. This brand new addition to our Amherst community is located in the Amherst Business Park. That's Legacy Steel, proud supporter of the Amherst Falcons. Fleet Farm is here to help you gear up for hunting season. Shop their huge selection of scouting and concealment must-haves, safety essentials, and Blaze Orange gear. Shop the entire selection of hunting gear from all of the top brands today at Fleet Farm. Hunting is essentials that you can get at Fleet Farm. Across it, wide open on the pass, going to be hauled in by Reese Arndt. Arndt on the reception. But obviously you got to get all of your hunting essentials. Number one hunting essential, you got to get your candy and snacks. Candy and snacks are essential number one. Yeah. Are those sour strings or, yeah, Sour Patch Bites. Off the left side, a huge hole, and a good carry there from DePactor. DePactor on the carry. Second down coming up. Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meats market filled with more than 30 flavors of brats along with chicken, steaks, beef, and more. They've got specialty grocery and deli meats, pasta and potato salad, twice-baked potatoes, and plenty of other Wisconsin meats, cheeses, and local products. Find it all under one roof at Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East, Stevens Point. Second and 2, 6 minutes to go. On the counter, left side, and Amherst ready for it that time. Broke a tackle. He's going to be roped down there. On the carry was Dolphin. Third down coming up for the Dutchman. And if you have any score updates, pass them along as you can. They got their Springs and Winnebago tied at 7. That's in the bottom of this bracket, right? Yep. Lake Country Lutheran, the 3 seed. Yep. Rolling out to the right, looking. Now he's going to tuck it and run, get tripped up. A huge collision, falls forward for the first down at the 36-yard line for Oostburg. Weaver's on the carry and a first down for the Flying Dutchman. Waiting New Richmond to come back from their break. 14-3 in New Richmond over Marshfield. First down at the 36-yard line. 4:45 to go. Off the left side and stood up and driven down.
The Potter on the carry. Sam Stuchinski with the stop. Second down.
Second down and 9, under 4 minutes to go. Pitches out to the near side and going to be gobbled up by Nerdahl. Flag comes in. Flag.
Tackle made by Aiden Nerdahl, penalty on the play.
And on the Flying Dutchman, Coach Lusig says back him up. Second down and long coming up.
Penalty indication is holding against Oostburg. Remains second down.
Second down and long here with 3:35 to go. Second and about 18. Back to pass. Open again, caught again by Dolphin. On the reception, third down and manageable now for the Flying Dutchman.
Third down.
Back to pass again, and it's going to be caught. Nerdahl with the tackle. Detroit on the reception, fourth down coming up.
Aiden Nerdahl with the tackle. Fourth down.
Fourth down here for the Flying Dutchman. 2:20 to go here in the first half. 28-0 Amherst. Jumped out to a 28-0 after the first quarter. Back to pass. Looking, pressure on. Hit as he throws it. It's going to be a turnover on down either way. Incomplete pass, and Amherst will take over with 2 minutes to go. One timeout remaining. And trying to go into halftime with a running clock here. Nerdahl gets popped in the backfield. On the tackle was Nick Swart. Second down and 10 for Amherst. Under 2 minutes to go. Back to pass, Gladowski looking, rolling out to his left, pressured, still looking. He's going to tuck it and get taken out of bounds by number 9, Charlie DeBecter. Third down coming up.
Third down.
Back to pass. Glodowski steps up, looking for his receiver, and stopped running was Gideon Cole. And it's going to be fourth down. Amherst will have to punt it away. A couple of 3-and-outs here in the second quarter for the Falcons. Garrison Gordon to kick it away. A high booming kick. Didn't go very far. And now it takes an Amherst roll all the way to the 40-yard line. So Oostburg will start their next possession with 1:11 to go in the ball at the 40. For the Flying Dutchman. Edgar leads 15-0 over Pittsville. And got Amherst to jump off sides. Free 5 yards for the Dutchman. Ball up to the 45-yard line. 1:11 to go here in the first half. Mosney 14, Ellsworth 14 with 2:20 to go. Dan Nelson and Mosney tonight. Olivia Zimmerman on the production. Back to pass. And incomplete. A couple of Dutchmen were there.
Mason Schulten's pass is incomplete. Second down.
Kaukauna 7, Pulaski 6 in their game. Back to pass again, looking, and over the head of his intended receiver, DeTroy. Third down coming up. Stratford up 28-0 late in the first half in Stratford. Amherst 2 timeouts left. Get a stop here. Call a timeout, get the ball back, and see what you can do. Back to pass. Need the stop, though. Pressure on. Rolling. Looking to the sideline and over the head of his intended receiver, A.J. Dolphin. Now you don't even need to use that timeout. Get a punt. Get the ball back with 55 or with probably about 45 seconds or so left with 2 timeouts left. Fourth and 5 here for Oostburg. Sully Perkins stands at his own 25-yard line. Pressure again. Going to kick it away from Perkins. And going to roll up to the 9-yard line. That's where the Falcons will start with 43 seconds to go and 2 timeouts. Tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by the International Bank of Amherst. They invite you to bank locally with all the amenities you'd expect from your local bank. Great rates and local friendly service with a smile. Put your trust in the International Bank of Amherst. First and 10 from the 9. And Coach Lusick will... They'll put him up at the 20-yard line or 21-yard line. I think on the kick it was touched by Oostburg, and it took a. And Amherst will start now at the 21-yard line. Stevens Point Orthopedics proud to welcome orthopedic spine surgeon Dr. Jason Patoki. Dr. Patoki is ready to serve the Central Wisconsin community and is now seeing patients. More information regarding spine and back services available at StevensPointOrtho.com. A full menu of delicious options with a great family atmosphere, bowling, games, and so much more, all under one roof at Whitetail Lanes in Amherst Junction. For the best food in town, bring the family out to Whitetail Lanes on Highway Q in Amherst Junction. First and 10 for Amherst at the 21-yard line. Seen a couple of deep passes from Gladusky already today. Amherst one timeout remaining. Off the left side for Nerdall, breaks a tackle. Holds on to the ball up to the 25 and up to the 26. Called the timeout so they could set up a couple of plays. Taking a long time. Gladusky back to pass. Looking across the middle and overshoots his intended receiver, Noah Spolstra, with 20 seconds to go. Third down here now for Amherst with 20 seconds remaining. Perkins now stacked up. Oostburg jumps off sides. Amherst gets a free first down. Mutual Lawassa Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutuallawassa.com to find an agent near you. A first down for Amherst at the 31-yard line.
First and 10 Falcons.
And no points scored here in the second quarter. Amherst with 4 touchdowns in the first. Trying to strike here at the end of the half. And a flag comes in. False start on Amherst.
False start against Amherst. Remains first down.
Bison Transport is proud to support our Amherst Falcons as one of America's most trusted transportation companies. If you're interested in a new career path, consider applying to Bison Transportation on Highway B in Amherst. Back to pass and overshoots him again.
Amherst pass is incomplete.
Try the out and up. Gladusky overthrew him. Second down coming up with 14 seconds left. Second and 15 for the Falcons. Back to pass, rolling out. Looking, has his receiver Perkins, and over, just out of the reach.
Gladusky's pass falls incomplete.
And it's going to be third down and 15 with 8 seconds to go. Brett Favor is your local realtor, born and raised in Amherst. You can place your trust in his knowledge of the market, whether buying, selling, or just curious about real estate values. Reach out to Brett Favor with Keller Williams of Stevens Point. Third and 15 at the 26. In motion goes Perkins. Hands up to Nerdall, up the middle, breaks a couple of tackles. He's going to get the first down. Clock will stop with 2 seconds to go. That should take us. And Amherst will use their final timeout with 2.1 seconds to. No, maybe not. No, didn't get the timeout in time, and that'll end our first half. 28-0 Falcons scored 4 touchdowns in the first. Quiet in the second. We go to the halftime break. The number 4 seed Falcons lead the number 5 seed Oostburg Flying Dutchman 28-0. We'll take a break and get you ready for the second half. You're watching high school football playoffs live on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Ready, begin!
All right, what's up, y'all? Josh Woznicki, number 70, senior. We're walking in right now. We got Christian, outside linebacker, also senior. Game day, Marshfield, big game. Last guaranteed home game. Got to win it. You got Johnny Matthews over here. I like to just keep my game days pretty relaxed. Not do a whole lot. Just lay low. So we're walking in right now. Yeah. All right. Walking the first hour right now. We got orchestra with Grant. Just had our concert last night. It was pretty good. So won't be doing too much today. I got to clean up the stage, but yeah. All right, we just finished up. Thank you. Just finished up first hour. Hitting up a la carte for some breakfast. We got Trilek. We got Coy over here. He forgot his jersey. His mom's bringing it to him right now. So, but yeah, I got an off hour right now. So, just getting some breakfast. I know we're leaving to go hang out with some elementary kids here at 9, so it's 8:30. But
my mom's right there.
Yeah,
I forgot.
See you guys there.
It was a rough morning.
All right, so I'm at Washington Elementary School right now. We every Friday send guys to the elementary schools, just hang out with the kids, have a good time, get involved with the community. We always have a lot of fun. The kids love it. It's great. Right now, I am in the gym. Playing capture the flag right now. I'm on blue team, so gonna go run it up. All right, so we're going into Mrs. G's class to read. So can't take y'all in there, but let you know how it goes. All right, just got done reading. Found the theme about friendship. Pretty good story. So we're heading back to Spash now. My car's this way. So we're heading back to Spash now. We got marine bio this out. 4th hour. What you got?
I got off 4th and then ancient civilization.
Ooh, intriguing. With Sabaric?
Yup.
Oh, that sounds like a good one. So we'll catch up with y'all when we get back to Spash. All right, just got done with 4th hour. Hitting up herbs again.
Again.
Only thing we run. Only thing. Game day. All right, we just got done lunch. Heading back in. I got autos. I don't know about you boys.
Help speech.
Ooh, yeah. 2 absolute bangers. So I think I'm helping somebody with an oil change today. So it'll be a good time. All right, we got done. Just got done with autos. About to start health here. We got Brody.
What's up?
Me and Brody. Brody doesn't play football, but
it's all right.
We're tackling health together here. So wish us luck. I'm late. I like to lay low, not do a whole lot. Sometimes go and get food.
Go get food from Quick Trip, yeah.
Definitely hang out in the trainer's office for a while.
Trainer's office for like the whole rest of the school day.
Yeah, probably. We got till 4:30 till we gotta be here. Yep. Meetings right before 5. Bus leaves what 5:30? 5:30. No, it's like bus leaves at like 5:20 or something.
Oh, 5:20. Okay.
Yeah, so just hanging out. Don't do a whole lot. So get every gear ready and everything. So see you guys later. We're on the bus. Got done with meetings. On our way to Girk. Ready to go get the win.
And week 9 is underway. It is 6-0 Marshfield on a 48-yard pass to Brooks Hinson on Marshfield's first drive. First down. Chandler's going to keep it himself. He's got a huge haul off left tackle. Spins away. He's got the first down and plenty more. 30, cuts back in, 25. He'll be tripped up inside at the 22-yard line by Brooks Hinson. Chandler keeps it himself on the option. Cuts inside. 10, 5. He breaks a tackle and scores. Grant Chandana from 14 out takes it in, and Spash ties it up 6-6. Looking left, he's looking for Sadowska. High throw, and it's intercepted. Johnny Ananiedis has number 4 on the season. And Chandler just keeps it himself. He's got the first down and plenty more. Breaks into space. 20, he loses the football. Who's got it? Looks like Marshfield may have it. Fullback dive, and there's nothing there. Thrown to the ground is Taylor. Rhodey breaks a tackle, but he's not going to get there. He's going to get finally brought down. Bergener helped clean it up. Looks like Roska, 3rd and 6. Press coverage on Belson. It'll be Matthews gets it. He's going to have the first down and more. Still spinning his way, still on his feet, inside the Marshfield 40, down to the 37-yard line. That's out to Ananiedis. Cuts outside, 15, 10. Inside the 10, it'll be first down and goal for Spash. Matthews, hesitations, scores. Runs over defender at the goal line and scores. Touchdown, Spash. Johnny Matthews from 4 yards out gives Spash a 12-6 lead. Spread out, 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Robinson to throw. Got Sadowska. The ball came out. That ball came out. And Walker Heck comes out with the football. Chandler looking to the road, rolling to left. He's got time. Can throw it back against the green. Got his man. And walking in for the touchdown will be Kaysen Sager. Kaysen Sager from 21 yards gets his first touchdown of the season.
Goes the wind, you gotta get the back coming out of the backfield, right? Okay? And you need to take 3 steps. Don't just come flying forward. Okay? You can play 5 yards off and then just get to 10 yards to the top of the numbers and fight forward. Okay? Most likely it's going to be a 10-yard out. Get up. Okay? I'll be there at 10-yard out. They ran a post. They ran a post. It was a corner. Post out corner. Okay? Post out corner. Okay? So number 1 ran the corner. That was 5. He was on the line of scrimmage. He ran a corner. The inside guy ran a post. The outside guy ran it out. Okay, so they're going to come back to that. And in one place, I would assume pin and pull. Okay, again, just probably watching our film, probably going to come back to pin and pull. And Nick, you missed count, right?
Receiver on each side, looking to throw. He's looking for Hinson left. Comeback route, high throw. Hinson makes the catch past the 40. Good strong hands there by Brooks Hinson for a gain of 13. Robinson to throw, looking right. Looking for the throw. That's going to be dropped in the bucket. A beautiful throw and a catch made. Hinson again. Robinson looking to throw. 5-step drop. Then he delayed handoff to Rhodey. Breaks a tackle. 10, 5. Touchdown Tigers. What a play call there. Sean the play action, looking to throw, looking for an out and up. Gonna throw, he's got Belson, high catch, made at the 49-yard line. He's brought down there. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Sean the quick pass out to 98, he gets another block on the outside. Breaking tackles, 25-20, and he's gonna be brought down around the 15-yard line. Sean the keeps it himself, gets a push and scores without a problem. And Chandana is in from a yard out with 4:39 to go. The Spash Panthers end the season 6-3 in regular season play, 5-1 in conference play. Spash beats up a 35-13 win over longtime rival Marshfield tonight. Here on Blackout Cancer right here at Gerke Field. To see the emotion of last week and everything that went with it, you bounce back against a longtime rival, and you guys come out, especially in that second quarter, and make a statement with what this Panther program is.
Yeah, I think it just speaks to the resiliency of our players, and that's what I talked about last week after the game too. I mean, I had a rough weekend, thinking about and thinking back on all those things, but our players, kids are resilient. They show a lot of that toughness. It's a great lesson for me. It's a great lesson to learn. So I'm really proud of them for being able to do that, to come out here. Marshfield's a great program too, great team. That's what we talked about too. This is this is a great tune-up, right? This is a great test for going into playoffs because they're a playoff team and they're a really solid team as well. So I'm really happy that we played that way.
And you talk about some of those seniors, they made the plays of this game. I mean, you scored twice in 25 seconds, led by seniors forcing turnovers. You guys talk about that little stretch and how it kind of shaped things the rest of the night.
Well, I mean, that's just what we try to have our defense do, is just fly around, make some plays, and that's what they did. And it just sparks us then, and then we know, once there's blood in the water, our offense is pretty good at pouncing on those opportunities. And that's what we're able to do. We've done that a few times this year. So, it was really good for our guys to be able to do that. And again, like you said, led by the seniors.
And now, in about 12 hours now, you're going to figure out where you're going, who you're playing, where you're going to be next Friday. I guess, how are you starting to prepare for that now in 7 days' time with playoffs now here?
Well, I mean, there's not much we can do tonight to prepare for that, but right away, once we figured out, tomorrow we're doing a little watch party thing, with our players and feeding them a little bit, and then we'll get our see who we're playing, and then we'll start doing our breakdowns like we always do as a coaching staff. And put together a game plan, and then our players will work their butts off to compete. And that's our aspiration still, is to make a little run here in the playoffs. We think we got a good enough team to do that, and we're hitting strides at the right time.
What were you feeling in a minute left in the half, and you forced a fumble?
Which one did I force now? Oh, that pass.
Right here on the sideline.
Well, at first I was thinking I missed the tackle, and then that ball came out, and then I hopped right on, and that was electric. That was good.
And the defense keying things again, twice in 25 seconds. You score led by that fumble. I guess, what does it mean for you guys to have that kind of a big moment late in the half to get momentum going into the half that you guys can capitalize on?
It's the best feeling ever, just to have the momentum and take it into the half and then come back out and keep on going.
And then as well, you're getting pressure throughout the game, but I guess I'm going to ask you about your classmates here. Obviously, a huge emotional moment here, walking off the field. You're gonna have a game next week. We don't know where yet or who, but what does it mean for you guys together to walk back to midfield and back with everyone still here watching and here to support you guys?
It's a huge accomplishment, I'd say. It's bittersweet, making it all that way through football, but then it could be the last game at Gerke, and just being with all the guys is amazing.
Yeah, they're just a great senior class. We got 28 of them now. So every year, you go through and you kind of get that attrition where from freshman, sophomore year, you lose some, from sophomore, junior, you lose some, junior, senior, you lose some. And with this group, it was really like, hey, we're not losing a lot of them each year, which is awesome to have. That's so rare, especially in today, when it's a lot easier to just sit around at home or pack it in, or like we even see in NCAA, you're not getting playing time, you're not doing that. It's easier to quit or leave or go do something else. But these guys really stuck with it, so I'm really happy with them. It feels like we came in together with the way it kind of operates here, where they were 10th graders my first year, and now we kind of do 9 through 12 a little bit more. But so we've been through a lot together, a lot of highs and lows, and it's been really exciting. So it's awesome to have this night for them, and I talk about what they want their legacy to be. Tonight, that was kind of our focus for the week, is on legacy and what that means to have kids watching you, and they're probably going out there and trying to be number 8. They're going out there trying to be number 13 or number 10 or number 77, all those seniors that we have, and so I know those guys are ready to play, and it's a lot. It means a lot how hard they've worked for the program, and I think they've left the program a lot better than they found it. Yeah, I think we've shown improvement all year with our team. We brought a lot of guys back, but in high school it still matters to have that experience and to be able to go through the year. And our guys every day of practice this week too. Just work hard so you can see that progression. So I really think we're hitting a good stride at this moment. And even last week shows that. It was a really good game. It was a great battle back. That shows kind of the grit and toughness that our guys have. And that's what we started the year talking about, is to be tough. And football is a tough sport for tough people. And to have that kind of game last week and be able to bounce back here and have a great week of practice shows a lot of that grit and toughness. So I think as far as football that goes, we're improving. We like to still keep our low pad levels. We like to block. We like to hit still. But I think that mental aspect, too, has really improved.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
All right, welcome back to Amherst High School. Get ready for second half action here in Level 1 of the 2024 WIAA postseason, as Amherst will kick it away here to start the second half. Again, they jumped out to a quick they jumped out to a 28-0 lead in the first quarter. The opening kickoff was taken back for a touchdown by Sully Perkins. Oostburg went 3 and out. Amherst got a blocked punt and scored a couple of plays later, an 11-yard touchdown pass for Michael Gladusky. And then a couple of other drives for the Falcons. They were up 28-0 at the break, or at the end of the first quarter. A couple of possessions in the second quarter to no avail for Amherst. Oostburg threw the ball well in that quarter. Score update from Edgar, 22-0 Wildcats over the Panthers of Pittsville. What do you got over there, 13-0 still? 19-0 Memorial? All right. Eau Claire Memorial up, or excuse me, Madison Memorial up 19-0 on Spash. There's a line drive kick going to be taken by Bimmel at about the 17-yard line. And Bimmel nearly broke that one. It's going to be up to the 40-yard line. And a good start for Oostburg to start the second half. Score update from nearly Minnesota over there. Wow. Huge score. DC Evers 33, Hudson 14. That looks like a halftime score. Wow, the Evergreens blowing out the Raiders in the first half. Kind of a surprise there. It'd be Everest at Madison Memorial next week if those scores hold. Off the right side, cuts back, nowhere to go for DePachter. A score update from La Crosse. See if they're back from break. Not quite yet. Logan and Wapaka. Second down and 10 here. La Crosse Logan up 28-14 at the break. Tries to get the edge. Stood up. Tried to rip the ball out to the Falcons to no avail. Good carry there. Third down coming up. Pachter again on the carry. Third down and long here with 10:45 to go in the third quarter. Back to pass, pressure on, steps up, hit as he throws. And Pachter ran into the defender, and it's going to be fourth down coming up. Sully Perkins back to return, standing at his own 29-yard line. High snap, and he fumbles, and he got tripped himself up, trying to get the ball to punt it away, and the second mistake by the Dutchman on a punt. And Amherst is going to have great starting field position here on their first possession of the third quarter. First and 10 for Amherst at the 21-yard line of Oostburg. Almost had a delay of game there as Dylan Cook off the left side. Got stood up, driven back, but not after a nice gain there for the Falcons. And the rematch from a couple of weeks ago, Amherst at Stratford next week, if these two scores hold. Score update from Stratford. Give that to you in a second. They're in commercial break. Sully Perkins in motion. Gladowski's going to keep it himself. Pitch out to Perkins, gets the edge, and he's going to walk into the end zone for a touchdown from 16 yards out. And the Falcons lead 34-0. An extra point away from running this one down here. Stratford leads Horicon 35-7. They're at the break, just coming out of halftime. Oconomowoc just got a takeaway on an interception by a lineman. Bad snap, good hold, and it is up, and it is good. Just able to get it over the crossbar. 35-0 Amherst, 9.5 to go here in the third quarter. We'll be back after this. You're watching high school playoff football live on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Amherst about to kick it away here in the third quarter. 9:31 to go as the Falcons lead 35-0. Give you our schedule for tomorrow here in just a moment. Again, regional final day throughout the state in soccer and volleyball. Taken down at around the 32-yard line. Starting it off at 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon at Greasy Park in Marshfield, the Pacelli Cardinals and the Columbus Catholic Dons in boys soccer. And then a whole host of volleyball games. Hilbert will be at Newman Catholic at 6 o'clock. DC Everest at Marshfield. Green Bay Southwest at Kaukauna. Waupaca is at Mosinee. Durand, Arkansas is at Stratford. Auberdale at Pacelli. And Athens is at Columbus Catholic, as well as Iola Scandinavia at Pittsville. Sectionals then are next Thursday and Saturday. In 8 days, volleyball teams will be punching their ticket to state. Hands up off the right side and up to about the 35-yard line. Clock runs here at 8:30 to go in the third quarter.
Second down.
Madison Memorial up 19-0 on Spash. Pretty nice stadium down there at Memorial. Mike Wendland making the drive down there with the Panthers. Back to pass on the slant. It's going to be caught near a first down. On the reception is Caden Weavers. It will be a first down at the 42-yard line.
First down, Oostburg.
Marshfield and New Richmond still 14-10 with 9 minutes to go in their third quarter in New Richmond. Kaukauna was only up 10-6 on Pulaski last look. 1,400 people watching that game. Back to pass. Still looking for his receiver. Steps back. He was out of bounds. It's going to be caught by Weavers, but Weavers stepped out of bounds. Weavers had back heel on the white line, came back to catch it. And he's going to have to mark him back there. There's a heck of an adjustment there by Weavers, but and a Hail Mary there from Skolton. But Weaver stepped out of bounds on the reception. The clock runs here at 6.5 to go. 17-6 Kaukauna over Pulaski with 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. Waupaca and Lacrosse Logan So it's an illegal touching and a loss of down.
That's a 5-yard penalty and loss of down. Be second down.
Second down for Oostburg. 28-14 Lacrosse Logan over Wapaka in the third quarter. Ellsworth up 21-14 on Mosinee. Back to pass again. Slant incomplete. Third down coming up.
Schulten's pass is incomplete.
I think Ellsworth or Mosinee have to go to Baldwin next week. Baldwin, the number 2 seed. Baldwin, Woodville. Third down coming up here for Oostburg with 4.5 to go here in the third quarter. Once again, glad you're joining us tonight on Zaleski Sports Night's broadcast, brought to you in part by Amherst Family Foods. They continue to serve the community as a full-service grocery store with everything you need to fill your kitchen with fresh local produce and so much more. With a hot food selection, dairy, frozen foods, produce, fresh fruits, and veggies and drinks. Get your groceries at Amherst Family Foods. Fourth down coming up for the Flying Dutchman.
Schulten's pass is complete. Tackle made by number 88, Trek Tubbs. Be fourth down.
Stratford up 35-7 over Horicon. Westfield and Auburndale. The Eagles lead the Pioneers 21-0. That's Auburndale. About to start the second half up at Thorpe Field in Auburndale. Timeout's going to be taken by the Flying Dutchman with 3:32 to go in the third quarter. Take a break. We'll be back with the fourth down play after this. You're watching high school playoff football live on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
And the most important of those things is to have the ability to do things and treat patients in such a way that you're that you're able to do things in such a way that you're controlling the decisions that are made, and you have that ability to change things when you feel like they're not the best things for you or for your patients, and that's really important.
The Factory Direct Tire event at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service has the best tire prices, period. Through November 1st, get up to $200 back by online or mail-in rebate on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Welcome back to Amherst High School. Fourth down and 10 coming up for the Flying Dutchman. .35 Amherst. Well on their way to a level 2 ball game matchup with Stratford next week at Stratford High School. They're just off the campus just a bit at Stratford. Highlights of a lot of these games likely will be posted on Sunday, so be on the lookout for those just because of the amount of games we have tomorrow. Back to pass, and through the hands of the defender, Owen Pingle. Fourth down, it will be a turnover on downs and Amherst football with 3:22 to go in the in the third quarter. Again, a lot of the highlights will be posted on Sunday with all of our volleyball games tomorrow. Upset in the making, question mark. Vega Lutheran 13-7 over Springs. Keep you updated on that one. Again, Bob Hyland's final year coaching at St. Mary's Springs. Score update from Tom Field in Wausau. Fox Valley Lutheran 30. Wausau East 27. That was at halftime. That's Wausau East's first time making the playoffs in 12 years. Second down here with 2.5 to go. Just past 8:30 here in Central Wisconsin. Steve Mavs alongside Katie Lecton in the final home football game for the Amherst Falcons this year. Wide receiver screen. It's going to be incomplete. The third down coming up. Third down long here for the Falcons with 1:50 to go. Michael Gladowski giving instructions to his running back. Back to pass. Blitz on, pressure on. Gladowski looking for the screen, and he's just going to get run out of bounds. And a fourth down coming up here for Amherst with under a minute to go, or a minute 20 to go in the third quarter. Ran out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Fourth down and long now for the Falcons with 60 seconds to go in the quarter. And looks to the sidelines for the play. Does the Amherst offense. Fourth down and a mile here for Amherst. Back to pass. Looking. Going to be caught. A huge hit there along the sideline on the reception from Gideon Cole. Connor Metnick on the tackle.
Tackle made by Connor Menting. Amherst turns the ball over on downs. It'll be
First down Oostburg, and that should take us to the fourth quarter. Amherst leading 35-0, and we will step aside for our fourth quarter. No, maybe not. Oostburg sprinting up to the line. Yeah, and that'll do it. We'll head to the fourth quarter. Amherst leading 35-0. We'll have our fourth quarter after this. You're watching high school football playoffs live on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Hello, Wisconsin. Jake Feltz here from Feltz's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Bring the whole family for fall fun 7 days a week from September 21st to October 26th. Whether you're exploring one of our 3 corn mazes, picking out the perfect pumpkin, or bouncing on our giant jumping pillow in the fun farm, there's something for everyone this fall at Feltz's Dairy Store. Feltz's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Food, family, and fun.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Welcome back to Amherst High School. Fourth quarter about to get underway for Oostburg, as the the Flying Dutchman will have their season come to an end at 5-5 on the year. Amherst will improve and head to Stratford next week. Just a couple of losses for Amherst. They'll improve to 8-2. Again, another playoff bound, another winning season. Coach Lusick, besides the chaotic year a couple of years ago, only one losing season, and that was his first year in the fall of 2010. Still, I think that year we were 4-5. Off the left side, nice run there by Mentic. Mentic on the carry. And the next year, I think, is either level 2 or level 3. Amherst lost to Brilliant here on a Saturday afternoon. That's when they still played playoff games on Saturdays. Saturday afternoon on the grass field here in Amherst. Run off the right side, going to be taken down, stood up. Weaver smashes his head on the turf. Make sure that he's all right. Caden Weaver's on the carry. Caden Stewart, Caden Weavers, Braden Veldboom, Caden Arndt, Braden Grunwald, Connor Metnick, Nick Swart, Reese Arndt, Luis Zapata, the seniors on this Flying Dutchman team this year. Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Back to pass. And it got tipped up. Fourth down coming out for the Dutchman. 4th and 10 from the 44-yard line. Our home here in Stevens Point and Amherst carries a rich fly fishing tradition thanks to our natural cold streams and fishing environment. Fall Line Outfitters is proud to help carry this tradition on as your local go-to for fly fishing gear, apparel, classes, and more. Learn more online at falllineoutfitters.com or stop in person at Fall Line Outfitters in the downtown square, Stevens Point. Back to pass on 4th and 10. Looking, it's going to be caught. And into the end zone goes A.J. Dolphin, the junior receiver. And the Dutchmen are on the board here in the 4th. Pass thrown by Mason Skolton, a junior. That's a touchdown for the Dutchman. With 9.5 minutes to go in this ball game. Try the two-point conversion, and it is nearly intercepted. And that will take us to our next break. 9.5 minutes to go in the ballgame. Amherst leads 35-6. We'll be back with the kickoff after this. You're watching high school football live on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
All right, welcome back to Amherst High School. Kickoff here for the Flying Dutchman in just a moment. Again, thank you all for tuning in all season long on Zaleski Sports. It's been a quick fall. I mean, it goes faster and faster every year. And Amherst will take over after the failed onside kick. And it will be Falcons football at the 43-yard line. Once again, thank you all for tuning in this season. Amherst at Stratford next week in Level 2. Amherst looking for that bounce-back game and see what they can do. They gave Stratford a game, for the first half or so? Madison Memorial is going to end Spash's season up 33-6 on the Panthers. New Richmond up 17-0 on Marshfield. The other one wow, Everest is going to end up running clock Hudson. Winnebago Lutheran and Springside have 14. DC Everest 40, Hudson 14. Wow. Scotts Valley Conference champs are going to get a first round win. There was a lot of discussion with the playoff brackets and whatnot, and one of the biggest ones was DC Everest getting a 7 seed with Spash getting a 6 seed. Everest beat Spash, won the conference, so they still got a lower seed, and DC Everest will head down to Madison next week to take on Madison Memorial in a level 2 game. So Memorial, thinking they probably had to we're probably going to have to travel over to Hudson, will be able to host a level 2 game next week. Keeping himself there on the carry. Levi Cullen on the carry. Third down and 7:20 to go. WIAA Foundry postgame show will wrap up our broadcast here tonight. Again, you can find a lot of games still going on ZaleskiSports.com. Head down to the field, talk to head coach Mark Lusick and Zaleski Sports player of the game, Sully Perkins. Sully had a big night. Michael Gladusky had a big night. Falcons out to a 28-0 lead after the first quarter. Cullen hands up to the up back. J.C. Bowman on the carry. And Amherst will punt it away here with 6:40 to go in the ballgame. Yeah, it's always a pleasure to come back, able to do a couple of Amherst football games this fall. And Amherst at Stratford again next week. So Mike Steinwagner likely on the call of that game. Timeout's going to be taken by the Flying Dutchman with 6:14 to go in the ball game. Again, you can check out all the scores that we'll have posted on ZaleskiSports.com. Once Mike Wendland gets back for Madison tonight, I don't know if he's going to be staying up tonight to put those scores in. He's got a big-time matchup for the second year in a row tomorrow. Mosinee is hosting WIAA in a regional final volleyball game, which should be a doozy. And, again, you can check out all the brackets, all the matchups at WIAA.org once those all get inputted and posted onto the association's website. So that'll be all hunky-dory, and you can check out all those matchups for next week coming up. And then check out ZaleskiSports.com. Likely next Tuesday we'll have our schedule for next week for football. Monday or Tuesday, we'll get them all posted. Again, we don't really, after tomorrow's volleyball and soccer games, we won't be live again until Thursday next week with sectional semifinal soccer and volleyball. So that time of the year, slowing things down. But some of the most exciting games still yet to come. A perfect punt there, trying to pin Oconomowoc back. It's going to roll out at the 17-yard line with 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Mosinee and Ellsworth tied at 21. with 9 minutes to go in that ball game up in Mosinee. Westfield and Auburndale get you scored from Thorpe Field up there in Auburndale. 28-0 Eagles. Again, likely heading to Bondwell next week. Off the left side, flag comes in. Still laying the smackdown along the far sidelines. Proctor on the carry. See if Bondwell's got a live stream here. Yeah, high school live stream. Here we go. See what the Bears are doing. Oh, maybe not. Nothing from the Bears. Oh, it's because they don't have a. You got it? I was going to say they don't have a .com on there. So 35-6 Bonduel. Yep. So Auburndale is going to have to head up to Bondwell next week to take on the Bears. Amherst to Stratford. What else we got? DC Everest heading to Madison Memorial. Some of the games that are closing in on final. Unbelievable. DC Everest 47-14. Wide open on the catch as Caden Weavers for the Dutchman cuts back in and breaking 3, 4 tackles. Flag comes in along the near sideline. Penalty flag at the 40-yard line. See if it's a sideline warning on Amherst. Sideline warning on the Falcons.
Sideline warning against Amherst. It'll be first down.
3:25 to go here. Edgar is running, clocking Pittsville. Where's Edgar? Who does Edgar have next week? Let's see. Wildcats. Football. Division 7 for the... What do we got here? Where's Edgar? Edgar will host either Shiocton or Ron Colley next week. That's quite the hike from Manitowoc or Shiocton. Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. It's going to be caught. Touchdown, Caden Weavers. For the Flying Dutchman with 2:48 to go in the ball game. No, nothing. Kekana has come out big now, up 31-6 on Pulaski. So Kekana will advance. The Galloping Ghosts heading to a level 2 game. Division, what division is Kekana? 2. They will take on either Beaver Dam or Menasha. Oostburg's going to run out of time. They're going to have a delay a game here. And the bottom of that section is Sun Prairie East, West Appear, who Kekana and West Appear have had quite the battles last couple of years. It has been remarkable to watch those two. And Auburndale will head to Bondwell. Coleman will either host, or Coleman will either welcome Abbotsford or Nakusa. The 2-point conversion is no good. We'll see if we can get a Coleman score here. Again, if you know of any scores, pass them along. Ellsworth up on Mosinee, 27-21. Mosinee has struggled in the postseason the last couple of years, no matter the sport. think Coleman might be a who's Coleman playing? WIAA? Let's see. I don't think they got a scoreboard on their stream from Coleman. .248 to go. Here in this one from Amherst. 35-12 Falcons. Try the onside kick that time. Amherst falls on top of it. And that should do it. Luke Hoffman with the recovery. 2:36 to go in this one. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in and making us part of your Friday night here in Level 1 of the high school football playoffs. Steve Maves, Katie Lecton. It has been a pleasure to be back here in Amherst. Always enjoy always appreciate everyone here in Amherst, and up the middle. J.C. Bowman on the carry. Winnebago Lutheran 21, St. Mary Springs 14. 1:40 to go in this one. We'll have our WIAA Foundry postgame show coming up. For a job that will ignite your career, go to jobs.wapakafoundry.com. That's jobs.wapakafoundry.com. Bowman, try the option. It's just going to be falling on there all the way back to the 46-yard line with 60 seconds to go in this ball game here tonight. Amherst will advance, and Oostburg's going to take a timeout with 53 seconds to go. We'll keep it here before our WIAA Foundry post-game show. 3rd down and long coming up. Again, volleyball or soccer starting tomorrow at 1 o'clock. It'll be the Pacelli Cardinals and the Columbus Catholic Dons from Gracie Park in Marshfield. Winner heading to sectionals next Thursday. And then a whole host of volleyball games for you. Check them all out at ZaleskiSports.com. And highlights of football games throughout the state that we have done and we'll have highlights of will be posted on Sunday throughout the network or throughout the Facebook pages. Just with a whole slate of games for you tomorrow for volleyball. I want to let those breathe and get people pumped up for Plaque Day tomorrow. 53 seconds to go. Kenny Dayton just giving instructions to the two teams at the line of scrimmage. Levi Cullen just taking a knee here and finishing this one off. Cullen will take a knee. See if they need to take another one here. Even if they do on a turnover on downs, it will be the clock will run and finish this game off. Amherst with a dominating performance tonight. Again, the opening kickoff for a touchdown from Sully Perkins. And Amherst will advance to take on Stratford next week for the second time in 3 weeks, 4 weeks. It was week 8 of this regular season, so second time in a month. Amherst, Stratford, this time playoffs. Amherst wins this one tonight. Amherst wins this one here tonight, 35-12. We'll have head coach Mark Lusick and Sully Perkins in a Wapaka Foundry postgame show after this. You've been watching high school football live on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
The mission at Wapaka Foundry is to provide all of the world with our great quality castings.
I think it'd be kind of hard to find this sort of environment working anywhere else. It's a little bit different than your typical factory setting.
People think that we just pour a few castings, but like here at Plant 1, we're pouring, 3,000 different parts.
There's a lot to learn, and it's fascinating. When I started and I said that to myself, well, if I don't give it a shot and I don't try out the job, I won't know if I actually like it.
I stay because of my team leader and my foreman and the guys I work with over there. They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help. They're willing to teach. They give you the time to learn.
As long as you show up, you do what you're supposed to, you ask questions, and you put your best foot forward, you literally can keep moving up.
One of the things that has kept me tied to the company is how do you feel? When you go every day to a place, you belong to a team, you have opportunity for growth, that's the right place to be.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
Wapaka has opened up a lot of opportunities for me. They've sent me to school. I have an associate's degree now. I take pride in that because I've always wanted to have a college degree, and now I have it, and Wapaka supplied that to me.
I feel like we are an elite team that keeps this place running in Melton Iron, and I like to feel part of something bigger.
I enjoy working with everybody. I love being up here in Wisconsin.
It's like a brotherhood. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone's looking out for everyone.
The people that make up Wapaka Foundry are just really genuine, hard-working people.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
We build a good sense of camaraderie with our teams, so it just allows for a more well-rounded and healthy work environment.
It's not just a job, it's a career.
What our differentiator is, Wapaka is a company, first it has a welcoming culture. So no matter what your background is, if you are coming, willing to do your job and contribute to the company growth and also growth yourself, you will find the right place.
We make products that help people. I don't ever want to have to worry that you get in your vehicle and you go home and something breaks or fails because we didn't do something right on our process. It all matters.
Wapaka Foundry, it's one of the largest iron foundries in the world, and it's right here in Wapaka, and I love that.
Good, Katie? All right. They're doing good, though. All right, welcome back to Amherst High School and our WIAA Foundry Postgame show here with head coach Mark Lusick. Coach, big bounce-back win, obviously, coming in the playoffs. It's do or die after 2 tough weeks coming back and starting the game off with a bang with a kickoff return and 28 first quarter points.
Yeah, we started fast, and I'll be honest with you, I saw more emotion from our team before the game than I have all year probably combined. That's about we're ready to play. And they came out and they showed it. Like I said, we started fast, kickoff return. We had a couple big plays right off the bat there. We had up 28-0, and then we kind of, I don't know if we got complacent or we kind of stalled out. We had the defense played very well. We had a shutout going into the fourth quarter. But overall, I'm excited where we are. That's a tough win. It's a tough win. Not a tough win. It was a tough win, but I'm glad after the 2 losses, like you mentioned, it was hard to swallow those 2 losses. But we bounced back this week, and we're gonna have another tough one. I know we're going on the road somewhere, so I'm guessing it's Stratford.
Yeah, and Stratford is your opponent, taking care of Horicon, and just talk about being here, being able to host a playoff game. No matter what level, is very special, and to get to do it again here, sending the seniors off with a win on their final home game is pretty special.
Yeah, last week was senior night, and it didn't end the way we wanted it to. Tonight we played much better. We played much better as a unit, as a team, and I told these guys before the game, this is the last time, no matter what, this is the last time you're going to play here. There's no more home games here, so let's finish it and let's go out like we're supposed to go out, and we're excited to be 1 of 16. I told the guys before the game, we're 1 of 32, which would be 1 of 16, and of course our goal next week is to be 1 of 8. So we're ready to go.
Perfect. Congratulations, Coach. Thank you, Mark. We're bringing our Celestial Sports Player of the Game, Sully Perkins. Sully, 4th kickoff return for a touchdown this year. Started the game off with an explosion. Just talk about being able to bounce back after 2 tough losses and starting off the way you guys did to get this win.
I mean, it's great. It's great. Coach came out and told us to take care of business, so we just full gas.
Kind of a revenge bounce back maybe next week, have to go back up to Stratford. Just talk about what you guys can take away from this game, bouncing back and heading up to take on Stratford next week.
We had so much enthusiasm tonight. I feel like if we do that against Stratford, we'll be pretty well.
Coach said a lot of emotion coming into this game. He said you guys showed a lot of emotion during warm-ups and whatnot. How important was it to get obviously it's playoffs, do or die. If you lose, you go home, but coming out, starting quick, and finishing up the home season with a win?
I mean, it's great. I mean, if you come out and you hit them first, they fall down. So, I mean, it's a good thing to go up 28-0 and then just coast from there.
All right, we're going to put you in the house, all right? Okay, so I'll give you this. I'll get out of your way here. Go ahead.
I'm Sully Perkins, and I'm in the house.
Congratulations, Sully. Thank you. Thank you. All right, with that, we're going to sign things off here from Amherst. 35-12 Falcons over the Flying Dutchman. Amherst heads to Stratford next week for a level 2 game against the Stratford Tigers. Thank you to Mark Lusick. Thank you to Bill Schweitzer. John Van Eyes in his final game here as a public address announcer for Amherst after 20 amazing years behind the mic here at Amherst High School. Thank you to Katie in her final Amherst football game at Heartland Farms Field as well. Thank you to Katie for all of her years here at Amherst. She's still got a long way to go. She's got volleyball tomorrow, basketball, and all throughout the winter and spring as well. But once again, this is Steve May signing off from Amherst High School. 35-12 Falcons over the Flying Dutchman. Amherst back at Stratford next week in level 2 of the high school football playoffs. Have a great rest of your night. Whole slate of volleyball games for you tomorrow. Check them all out at celestisports.com. Regional final action. Plaques will be presented next week. We'll talk to you again tomorrow right here on Celesti Sports.